Herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge von GTA 5 Story Modus Motto Raumüberfall. Ich bin der Simo und zocke die ganze Story, die jetzt fast neu kommen oder noch nicht die letzten Videos gesehen haben. Ich zocke bis zum Raumüberfall, wollen wir den noch natürlich folglich abschließen, damit die Story zu Ende ist. Ich habe die auf PS4 schon abgeschlossen. Haben wir die auf PS3 abgeschlossen, da habe ich übertragen, da war alles weg und jetzt wollte ich das wieder machen und das versuche ich gerade mal. Ich bin jetzt an diesem Tee, muss hier irgendeine Mission machen. Wir müssen erst alle Missionen abschließen, bevor wir zum Raub gönnen. Ja, machen wir das erstmal. Steig in deine Laster. Begibt sich zu Pier 400.
Come on then, Floyd, what you got for me?
Like I said, I don't rightly know what we got. You're going to have to be more exact in your question.
Fängt nicht schon gut an.
Hallo?
Hallo?
We're looking for something
Frauen.
to steal.
Sir, I stole a pencil in
Floyd
always was a stick in the mud. Look, sir, please, just tell me what you want and I'll do my utmost to assist you in finding it.
Here's the problem. I don't know what I want. It's a bit, well, like pornography or a perfect turd. I can't quite describe it, but I'll know it when I see it.
Oh,
You ain't aiding my comprehension.
All right. Well, how's this? $236 billion worth of cargo came through the port of Los Santos last year.
He's real good with numbers. You sure you can operate this vehicle? Yes.
I don't want to hijack a truck full of pineapples, Floyd.
This is incredible.
You need to give us the
Nicht erstmal
inside
aus dem
track on what's
Auto.
coming through.
We don't know what's in the containers. They certainly don't put price tags on them.
Have you noticed anything? Anything different? Anything that might indicate? Anything that might indicate something?
Well, there's been all these Merryweather folks hanging around.
Merryweather Security Consulting. Private army to the New World Order.
My butt's gone
The
numb.
folks waging outsourced shadow wars in 20 countries around the globe and recently cleared to operate on U.S. soil.
That, sounds like them.
So there's a private militia in the port. What are they guarding?
This one freighter, I guess now that you mention it, it ain't quite right.
A freighter. Perfect. Can I get on board?
No, they won't let you anywhere near it. They're kind of assholes about it, actually. The other day, my colleague, Ralph...
I don't give a shit about Ralph. We gotta take a look. Is there anything else?
There's another bunch of Merryweather guys out by the Navy warehouse. They got boats.
Go park and get the dispatch.
Yep, will do.
Go park and get the dispatch.
Come on, shift's about to start.
Here comes the soup. I gotta check in.
Remember, Floyd, this can go real wrong, real quick.
It don't matter what went in his mouth. It matters what came out.
We got a waste spillage and I got a slot on the cleanup crew.
There is nothing that Wade here ain't gonna do for a warm meal.
Hope you got a strong stomach, son. Get in there.
All the money we make down here. How it ain't
Frage Floyd.
You gonna take me to see this freighter?
Yeah, it's over here.
You ever got helicopters coming in and out of here? You know, those big sky crane things that can pick up a whole container?
Now, this is restricted airspace. They won't let anything out of here without clearance. Shoot it down if they have to.
So how's a man in a hurry supposed to get in and out of this place?
Well, we got a port that stretched to 50 feet.
You know, what's the Coast Guard response like?
Well, they got cutters, 45-foot response vessels, air support. You're not gonna move much faster than them, especially if you're carrying something.
Maybe I'll have to saddle you up and ride you across the Miriam Turner overpass.
I just said they have the water surface real covered.
Okay.
That is the freighter I told you about.
What do you think they got on it?
We just stevedore them. We ain't meant to know what's in the containers.
But?
But these are marked
Boah, Alter, wie lange wollt ihr jetzt so runterlaufen?
government.
Anything weird about that?
The government stuff is hot freight. Pulls up, goes right through. This stuff's just been sitting here.
You are beginning to arouse my curiosity.
Und was bin ich da?
Over there, 2 o'clock. Looks like Forrest got on the wrong side of some Merryweather guys.
You! We need 2 guys on the handler. Couple of containers and baby got to be brought up to F.
Jo, wird erledigt.
Question. Get
Jo.
on it. Now.
Jo, wir haben verstanden. Jetzt drauf.
Up here, okay?
How about I run that prick over in this thing?
I thought you wanted to scope the place. We don't get the containers, they're gonna check your card. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
You're always nervous. Relax.
Not always, sir. Just around you. And it's just...
Ich bin ja nur hier gefahren. Sich verarschen?
How about I run that prick over in this thing?
I thought you wanted to scope the place. We don't get the containers, they're gonna check your card. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
You're always nervous. Relax.
Not always, sir. Just around you. And it's just... Cousin Wade's on his own. He better hold it together. Stick to
Ja, das
the
ist nicht
story.
aufgefallen.
You'll be fine. Boy's on a waste clearance crew. He's never happier than when he's neck deep in shit.
Those are the containers in Bay B. Clamp it on now. I'm gonna lose my job. Okay, we got it. Let's take her down to Bay F.
I know why they call them handlers, because they handle like a dream.
This ain't a toy, sir. It's heavy machinery.
Thank fuck I'm high as a kite.
You should not be operating this vehicle while under the influence.
Das würde
I'll operate
ich
you
nicht machen,
under
ey.
the influence if you're not careful.
They're gonna check us.
There it is. Now I guess we gotta get the other one. I'm gonna need a better view of that freighter.
I'm sorry, but
she?
this is as close as you're going to get.
Nah. I need to take some pictures. Send them to my guy, Ron. I'll need a proper view.
There's the cranes, but...
Great! Perfect!
Oh, shoot. Hook it up!
Hey, whose dick you have to suck to get this job? Being a stevedore used to be back-breaking work. Now you're paid brain surgeon bucks to push an oversized shopping cart.
I did not fellatiate no one to get this job. Deborah's old friends with the... Well, with the...
With the say no more. You didn't fillet no one, but darling Debbie probably did. She probably enjoyed it.
Please, there's eyes all over.
Okay, it's up to the top of the crane for me.
Zum Kran. Es läuft da hoch.
Hey! There ain't time to admire the view. I've been waiting on a crane driver nearly an hour.
I'm not permitted to drive cranes, buddy.
Hey, you need me to get your union rep up here right now? Sooner you get in the cab, sooner we can get out of here.
This is on you.
Auf deiner
Okay,
Verantwortung.
I'm sitting here. What do you want?
First, you gotta line up the cabin over the container. There's some lights on the spreader that should help with alignment. That's it. You're in position. That's lined up. Move the spreader down so it can grab the container. It's hooked up, so lift it high enough to clear that container stack and move it to the other end. Take us to the other end. Bay number 5. Right down at the end. There's the truck. Set it down gentle. You want to line it up with the frame of the truck. Container's locked. Haul that freight. And you said you wasn't qualified. Go back up to the other end and start again. Get back down to the other end.
Ja, Alter, so ein fettes Ding, ey. Mal stell dir vor, du hast so ein Ding da dran. Man sieht das ja von oben nicht so gut. Und der knallt einfach an so einen anderen Container und das Ding geht einfach ab. Was eigentlich glaube ich nicht geht, weil irgendwie wird das glaube ich gesichert sein. Was kann ja mal passieren? Dass es mal abfällt. Also ich würde so einen Job nicht machen. Schneller, du blöde Kuh.
Union thinks you'll get eye strain if you work any longer.
Mach mal Pause.
How about this view, huh? I'm gonna take some photos for the kids.
Rennen! Mal lauf. Verstehe ich nicht. Muss ich doch da oben bleiben? Ah. Mich verarschen? Ron. Da wollen wir nicht runterlaufen.
Trevor, you want to see that warehouse? Come on. This rig ain't being used.
Ah, cool.
It's over on the other dock. So they've been guarding one of them dry docks. We can take a look at it, but no one's allowed around there.
Normal rules don't apply to us, Floyd. We're going in.
I don't know. The rules applied to me my whole life. I like rules.
And look at you. You're a failure. You're in a loveless relationship.
What do you mean? Loveless? I love Deborah.
If she loved you, she'd be here, wouldn't she? But she's not.
You know I'm insecure.
You've got a dead-end job.
What? Dead end? No.
Floyd, it's dead end.
Being a unionized longshoreman's one of the best paying jobs in the country. You tell people around La Puerta that's what you do, they're liable to rob you. So jealous.
No one's jealous of you, Floyd. They pity you. You're abused by that woman. You're abused by these slave drivers. I mean, I've never worked so hard in my life.
It ain't so bad. I've been doing this every day for 10 years, only usually with less of the criminality.
You're wasting your life, Floyd. It's lucky we turned up when we did.
Hey! You can't come through here. It's restricted access.
No entiendo. No understando. Manifesto. Manifesto say deliver here.
Hey, stop. Where the fuck do you think you're going?
You must have got confused. God don't speak English. Must have misread the
Manifesto. He said go here.
Sorry, you're gonna have to go it alone.
Schlange erstmal kaputt. Dann können wir uns auch machen.
Trevor, these photos, you've really stumbled onto something. The ship, Merryweather.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about the ship. If we put a man with a gun on the bridge next to it and get a guy on board, I think we got a good chance of taking over.
Way it looks to me, there's a container below deck. They're guarding it for the government, keeping it off the books. Serious military technology, most like.
Yeah, of course. I just found a manifest. They're testing something out at sea. It's gotta be that. Now, get back to work. The TPI conglomerate ain't thriving. There's only one man responsible.
Of course, yeah. But I'll start pulling all the intel I can get on Merryweather at the same time. I got a file here somewhere.
Hallo? Achso, nein, doch nicht mehr. Sorry. Hallo, weg hier, 12er und Vorfahrt.
We're swapping insurance details.
Wow! 12er hat immer Vorfahrt. 12er Philips. Der kein Zuhause hat und immer im Container aufwacht. Muss ich leider sagen. Und das stimmt sogar. Da habe ich keinen Scheiß. Lol. Was die erwischt, ey. Hier Woche, die Woche. Die Woche. Hä, falsch? Oh, ne, lol. Der mit seiner blöden Tasche. Ah, man kann nicht mal mit dem rennen.
What in the
What?
name of all things holy?
I tried to stop it, but it just kept coming and coming.
Oh, there, Wade. You're just not cut out for honest work.
Ist das eklig. Ich glaube, der ist ein Scheiß gefallen oder so. Oder sich damit einbeschmiert.
More or less, yeah, I just got to figure out a place to plan this now. All right, this'll do.
What?
That woman ain't even fine. Ain't no one understands.
All right, so based on my observations, I think they got two. First one is on that freighter in a container below deck. The air, land, and sea routes into the port will be locked down as soon as we make a noise at these X's here. Now, the other one is off the coast being tested. Aye, so, what do you think? Container ship or whatever's offshore?
Frachter. Hochsee.
Offshore. Deep sea adventure. Gotta be. You and Floyd can help, and we'll bring along Michael and his unpaid intern. Okay, all right.
What is that smell?
Also, das ist glaube ich schon mal ein irgendwie Meriwether-Überfall. Das ist auch schon mal was. Der Raub kommt dann später.
And I am sorry to say this, but I don't think he's ever going to smell normal again.
You can't go to the union.
You are union, all right? And you vouched for us, all right? You look at him, man. Smell him. No. Smell him.
Trevor,
Bah.
you're
Ja, funktioniert nicht, ne? Nice, Auskundschaften des Hafens. Ja, würde ich mal sagen. Wenn euch diese Folge gefallen hat, liken und kommentieren nicht vergessen. Abonnieren ist wie immer kostenlos und dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein. Ciao, euer Simo. Bye bye.